Last time on the Cowboy Way, Alabama. After moving the herd, a wayward calf was found by the cowboys and returned to his mother.
Come on, calf. Go to your mama.
The garden-eating boar was no match for Bubba and Booger, who easily caught the rascal with a few good cow dogs.
Take the rope off of him. Take the rope off of him.
Cody and Misty looked into their heritage for a baby name.
So we have a William, another John, Charlotte by Lottie.
He won't be named Lottie.
Okay.
And finally, Booger had a successful date with Jacqueline.
Are you cold? Thought you was.
And now, on this episode of the Cowboy Way, Alabama, winter is coming. The guys need to get the land ready for grazing before the next frost. Will they get their grass planted in time?
That disc is too small, man. Too small, too light. It's not gonna cut this hard ground we got around here.
Golly, man.
Cody and Booger are asked to get a stray cow out of a friend's dirt pit. And Kaylee has an unexpected surprise for Bubba.
You know, I just got back from the doctor.
Right.
He said that
What?
Well, Misty and I have the plans for our house. We have it ready. We know what we want, but it's time to take another step. I've got it marked off, so it's time to take a little bit of the topsoil off and put some of the good foundation dirt down.
Hello?
Hello, hey Cody, hey, this is Steve Mitchell. I need you desperately. I've got a cow loose out here in my dirt pit this morning.
Cow in your dirt pit?
This cow's gone immediately. I got 15 trucks here from Pensacola headed this way right now, so I got to get it gone. Right now, please, I need you desperately.
All right, Mr. Steve, we'll be there in a few.
Thank you so much, Cody.
You
Thank
bet.
you.
You bet.
Right, thank you, son. Bye.
Well, I'm on my excavator, but Mr. Steve calls me. He's a very successful man, and he has a dirt pit right down the road from the house. He's got a cow in his pit.
Hello,
Booger.
what's up?
Hey, Mr. Steve Mitchell called down the road. He's got a cow in his dirt pit.
His dirt pit?
That's what I said. But anyways, he said he's got a bunch of trucks coming in. He's got a load out. He's got a big job. He's hauling a bunch of dirt to it. Needs the cow gone like yesterday, like now. So is there any way you could have the truck hooked up to a trailer, maybe some horses loaded or something before I get there?
Yeah, let me get back to the barn on this tractor. I'll be getting it together. Just come on and we'll go.
But how long you think it's gonna take to get everything ready?
About 20 minutes.
I'll see you then.
All right, bye.
Bye.
My God, what a hole.
I didn't know man could do this.
Never been in the Grand Canyon, but it looks like it.
Steve Mitchell owns a big dirt pit down the road from our place. Pretty nice business. Man, we go up in here, this place is huge. All red dirt, looks like a baby Grand Canyon. There's trails going all through this place.
Where's Steve at? He run that equipment himself over there, or somebody's running something, see it?
That's Steve over there.
Hey, Steve! I've known Mr. Steve a long time. He has a dirt pit right down the road from the house, and he calls me and says there's a cow in it.
Good Lord. That's a bucket on this thing. What's up, brother man?
Hey, Cody, son.
You done dug a hole.
You got a cow loose in here. Somebody's got a cow loose.
I ain't one of ours. We checked before we
Good to see
came.
you,
I made
son.
sure we weren't
Oh,
Hey,
missing
yeah.
one.
Booger. Good to see you, son.
Good. What we got going on here?
Well, I just called Cody. There's a cow running loose out here.
In
I
the
got
pit.
trucks in the pit. I got 15 trucks on their way. We're fixing to start our Pensacola job, and it's got to go.
Well, how many roads are in and out?
There's two. There's one on over there, and there's one right here. I saw her just a couple minutes ago. She's running around the pit down there close, right? Just dug out a big hole. Backside this canyon, there's a back pile of dirt. She might be back in there, yes. This cow's got to go right now. Please get this cow out of here.
Good Lord.
I'm standing there looking around like, whoa, how are we gonna find this cow? Much less, how are we gonna catch it?
Cow in the pit, cow in the pit.
Hey, 2 weeks ago, remember you heard about them cattle getting loose and that truck hitting them right up the road?
Yeah.
I guarantee you they didn't get them all back. Guarantee you that's one
That's
of them.
right out here's where it happened.
Right there.
This is one of the cows that I guess never got pinned, and she was just wandering around trying to find her way home and wandered into a dirt pit. But you want to split up? You head that way, I head this way?
I don't know, man. I'd say we just take the first ravine. What do you call these things?
Holes, big holes.
Man, this place is huge. All red dirt, and there's trails going all through this place. We gotta find this cow. First thing you do is find some cow sign. That's what I always do when I'm hunting cattle. Find a track and go from there.
I see this being pretty difficult because first we gotta locate her, then we gotta get her caught, and then we gotta get her loaded. And none of that's easy when you're talking about a cow.
Hey, cow! Woo! Let's drive her to one side and drive her back across, you know? Hey, cow, hey! Hey!
Where'd she go? I can't see her.
These walls are real steep in this dirt pit. I really didn't think a cow could go up it, but the next thing you know, right to the top. Cody, we definitely need to get her down. I can't let her go back this way because she'll go out that end.
Hey, if you'll try to ease her down right here, this low spot, I'll try to push her in that little lane.
Okay?
If you rope her up there, we can't get the trailer up there, so she's got to come back down, and it's pretty darn steep.
Hey, cow! Hey! Watch her, Cody!
This cow reminds me of a kid I went to school with. If you told him to go that way, he went that way.
She's coming, Cody. Here she comes.
Let's get a rope on her. God. You can't blame the cow, but she's not wanting to do what we want her to do and what we need her to do to get her out of here.
Off my rope.
Don't let her get in the mud!
I mean, the cow is heading straight toward the sludge. Too close for my comfort.
There you go.
Steve! Bring that trailer! Man, we got this cow caught. Man, that's what we come here to do. We got a loop on her and we got her tied down. Let's get her on that trailer and get her out of here.
You ready? Huh? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
We got her! That's what you get, girl! Teach her to go monkeying around a clay pit.
Yes, sir.
Brother Cody, booger.
Wow.
Was that good enough for you?
Thank you, son. Booger,
Yes, sir.
son. Thank you, son.
Ain't nothing to it. Do it every day.
How much do I owe you guys for taking time doing this for me today?
Take it up with Cody. It's his deal.
What do you mean? What do you think?
That's whatever. I don't care. Whatever you want to charge him. He called you. He didn't call me. I just come to help Cody, so I know what I'm going to charge you.
So what do you think, son?
Well, normally we have a drop fee, but I tell you what, I need some dirt.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna need some dirt to build my house, man. I gotta build a pad.
You gonna build a house, son?
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, I'd love to haul some dirt for you.
If we could swap that out, I mean, if it was all fair, I don't want to, me to
No, sir.
get up on.
For what you did for me is more than well and fair. You take care of my man right there, okay?
Booger, I'll give him.
We take care of Booger.
I got a good bologna sandwich.
I know sardines or bologna is going to have something to do with a paycheck.
Okay, that sounds fair to me.
We're looking for that dirt.
I'll be there tomorrow morning.
You got a deal.
Thank you, son.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. See you.
Thank you.
I figured I'd trade my services for this man's fine dirt.
At least we're getting some dirt out of the deal.
I am serious about that bologna sandwich. Winter's coming. On a normal year, we'd already been grazing 2 weeks by now.
And we ain't even got it in the ground yet. Well, we ain't had a chance to, Cody, because it's been so dry out.
We're extremely behind schedule right now because of the drought. We haven't had rain in over 2 months. That is unheard of, especially down here in the south. And there's no rain in sight. So if we go to planting grass right now, there's no guarantee that it will come up.
I hope we're not messing up by planting ryegrass, honestly.
Well, we ain't got a choice if we don't plant it. We're just going to have to come out of pocket with hay.
I know.
And feed, supplements.
As cold as this got, I mean, it might just, I don't know, better off planting oats. I know you don't get as much out of it.
I woke up this morning, we've already got a frost. I am way behind the 8 ball right now. I've got to get some grass in the ground. With the frost coming and no grazing for the cattle to eat, we're in a bad way right now. We've really got to get in gear and get things going.
All right, let's see. So I'm fixing to go in over on the double gates over by the hay and
see if I can't bust up the ground. But this thing's wore out just about like everything else I got.
Don't stop till it gets dark. And then when it gets dark, holler at me. I'll bring you a flashlight.
You just keep your phone on in case I need some fuel brought to me.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go.
So I'm out there with the tractor, and I'm trying to get this disc to cut the ground up, and it's just not doing it. The ground is too hard and too dry. The disc I have is not heavy enough to even get down into the ground and bust the ground up. I've got to do something. I've got to find a bigger tractor and a bigger disc, because I've got a lot of land that I've got to get ready in such a short period of time.
What's up? You ain't been gone long. What are you doing done so early?
Done, I didn't even get started.
Really?
That disc is too small, man. Too small, too light. It's not gonna cut this hard ground we got around here.
Golly, man.
It's not one thing, it's 25.
Already behind.
Way behind.
We don't have a stitch of grass nowhere.
Well, you could go ahead and count on us not getting a stitch of grass planted because that ain't gonna cut it right there. I've got to get the ground cut up and we've got to get it planted. I guess I can try to go meet up with Brett this evening and see if he can let me borrow one of his big tractors and big disc. I believe that would probably get the job done. That is if he's not using it.
Why don't you holler at him later on?
That's what I'll do. I'll just go by there and see him this evening.
Might be the right thing to do, you know?
Yeah, I'll go by there and see him instead of calling him.
I hate borrowing stuff.
I do too. Every time I borrow something, it tears up.
As much as I hate having to borrow stuff, I'm gonna have to ask my buddy if I can borrow his tractor and disc. I really need it. His tractor and disc are big enough to bust up this ground for me. That way I can get my winter grazing planted.
Lord help us.
I need a 20-foot disc and a tractor to pull it with. And hopefully I'll be able to borrow one from Mr. Brett.
What's up, Bubba?
What you doing, bud?
I'm doing. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I come to see your daddy. Where's he at?
Man, him and my brother, they tore off to Arkansas. They went duck hunting.
The duck hunting diva has left again.
You daggone right. What you been up to?
Just working, man, as usual. Same old, same old. You know how it is. Well, I was hoping to get to talk to him because I need to see about borrowing this tractor because that tractor that I have at the house right now, you know, it's a little old thing and a little old small disc, and I've got quite a bit of land I need to go ahead and get ready to plant. So
You still planting grazing?
Yeah, man.
What'd you plant?
Oats and rye.
Gotcha.
You know, so that little tractor I have won't do it, and I was hoping that I'd get to talk to him today and see about borrowing one of these big tractors with a big disc, and that way I could cover some ground, you know. It's not looking good for me on borrowing a tractor, you know, because the big boss man is gone.
Tell you what, Dad's been talking about me building him some horse stalls.
Right.
I'll let you borrow this tractor. You think you can get me some horse stalls built?
Right here on the other side of the barn?
Yeah.
Sure, man.
It ain't gonna be nothing fancy.
Well, yeah, I
Just
mean,
something.
set some poles, build a lid, and then build some stalls, you know, set some 2x6s up or whatever and just divide them up.
Well, you know, winter's coming up right now, and he's
Yeah.
been talking about building some that way. When it gets cold, we just leave them overnight.
Okay.
I'll have to catch them in the morning.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, and I'll make that trade with you for sure.
All right. Like I said, he's gonna be back on Sunday. I'd like to surprise him.
Even though it takes 4 days to build a horse barn, I'm gonna do it in 2 if it means I get to borrow the tractor.
How about 7 o'clock in the morning? Will that work?
You gonna be up by 7?
Will I be up by 7? I'm gonna have to call you and wake you up.
Shoot, I'll be feeding by 6 o'clock.
All right, buddy. Sounds
Hey, we'll
good.
see you, Bubba.
All right,
Sounds
man.
good,
Thank
man.
you.
What's your name?
My name's Matthew.
Matthew. I'm Booger. That's pretty good.
Meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I called you in, just kind of wanted to bring you up to speed concerning the 320 acres farm that y'all have. Basically, well, this bank is calling this note in for $525,000.
go meet a real cowboy named Booger?
Hey, you guys.
Can you say hi, Booger?
Hi, Booger.
Me and Jacqueline's been going on dates, and I'm finally getting to meet her little boy, Matthew. You know, Jacqueline's a widow, so for her child to meet a man that's not his father is a pretty big deal to her, and it's also a big deal to me. Hey, buddy, you shake hands?
What's his name?
It's Studley.
Can you say Studley?
What's your name?
My name's Matthew.
Matthew. I'm Booger. That's pretty good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Jacqueline tells me Matthew loves farm animals, so today I set up a couple of surprises I think he'll be sure to enjoy. You'll hop up here and ride him? Come on. Man. Come on, buddy, you wanna ride a horse? I got another surprise in the barn. You wanna go see it? This next surprise is just like Matthew. It's tiny and cute. Let me check this out.
What is it?
It's a baby cow.
You like baby cows? Look at him.
Look at
He's so sweet. He's just a couple days old. Look at him.
He's so little.
Here, Mommy, finish this bottle off that baby. I'm gonna make you into a cowgirl after all.
I think you're starting to.
If I can just get you to start saddling my horses and unsaddle them when I get home. Probably have it made. Right.
Mommy's done.
Mommy's all done. Matthew, you ready for your big surprise?
Mm-hmm.
Right, maybe you'll like this one.
He's always ready for a surprise.
Look at there. You like that? Hop down. Yeah. I brought this roping dummy for Matthew to horn in on his roping skills. It's never too early to get him started young. What is it?
It's a rope.
There you go. You gotta rope the cow with it. You do that? Okay, rope it. Woo! Pull it tight, pull it tight.
I did it!
That was awesome.
Do this for me.
It's so pleasing to see Matthew having such a great time here on the ranch. Today sure couldn't have gone any better.
Show him what you made him, buddy.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches?
Sandwiches.
Man, that sounds delicious. This kid, he is really melting my heart. Here you
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's pretty good, ain't it? This is a big step for us, especially considering what all she's been through. But I don't believe this day could have gone any better. I'm so glad you brought him by. He's adorable.
Thank you.
He's everything I expected him to be from hearing you tell me.
I hope you know he's taking that rope home with him.
Hey, I'll be more than happy to help him anytime he wants to learn how to rope.
He'll love that.
Bring him on over.
I will.
After looking at you, I think I realized where he gets his looks from.
What is this, Mommy?
Good job, buddy.
Whoa, you getting good, partner.
It's not bad.
I need to start building this horse shelter today. It generally takes 4 or 5 days to build some good horse stalls. You know, to build them and build them right. But Dakota tells me to have them built in 2 days. Oh man. It's gonna be a real tough one to build a 3-stall horse barn in 48 hours, but I believe I can get it done. Trading is a way of life down here in the South. It's called neighboring. We always try to help each other out.
I got these holes dug already, and I got some stakes already cut out. I want to see if we can get these poles in here. They ain't got to be plumbing level just yet. Let's get all 4 of them set in the hole, and then we'll come back over here and plumb and get this one plumbing level.
Man, I appreciate you helping me.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime. I appreciate you letting me borrow the tractor.
Yeah, for real.
Once I set the poles, I'm gonna let them dry overnight and come back the next morning and start building the framework on the top. Once I get the framework built on the top and get it all locked in and square, I'm gonna build the stall walls. That way I can have something to set my rafters for the roof. Once I get my rafters set and lathe the top out, then I'm gonna put the metal on the top. Once all that's done and completed, I'm gonna go hang the gates. And then we'll have a finished product. It's a lot of work, but we can get it done. I've gotta get it done. We need that tractor. We got these poles set up and we'll let them set overnight, and I'm gonna have Booger and Cody come help me tomorrow.
That sounds good. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Take care, buddy.
Sure, y'all too.
You know, I just got back from the doctor.
Right.
He said that
What? Hey, babe.
hey,
What you doing?
painting.
I'm gonna hang these curtains and whatever else you need to do, because I know we only have a month left.
Yeah, we should be good.
I would say our house is maybe 80% ready for the baby right now. But little details like hanging the curtains and little decor stuff in her nursery isn't done.
They're kind of a little too sissy-ish. It's too puny looking to me.
We're having
honestly.
a little girl.
I don't care, but she's not gonna be a pageant queen. It looks like we're about to have a debutante ball in here.
Whatever.
And all this, what is all this?
That's her bows to match her outfit.
Please don't be one of those moms that has a bow on their child every time they put a picture on Instagram. I just can't take it. I can't take it.
I think we should have had a little boy.
Well, we can't make, we don't get to make the decision.
Well, you're acting really confused because it seems like you want her to be a boy.
He does want a son one day, but he did want a daughter first. And then hopefully in a year or two, a little boy will come. I told him he has 3 tries to get a son, and if he don't have it in 3 tries, sorry about your luck.
Let me see what else I can add to your honey-do list. One thing crossed off, so I get to add one more.
Let me see that real quick. I need to take this book anyways because it's mine and I've got stuff in there for work. So I'm gonna give you a sheet of paper to make a honey-do list on. Here you go.
This?
Yep, that's it. That's all you need.
This is your honey-do list?
Oh yeah.
I'll just write real small. You done messed up.
What about old Jacqueline's son, man? What you think?
Golly, I met him the other day.
Sure enough?
Yeah, he is a Pistol Pete.
I know that can be hard, like dating somebody with a kid, but that wasn't even a thought, like a deal breaker. Like he was a cool kid, like he just kind of.
Oh yeah, he's a good kid.
That's cool, dude.
That's good with him. I couldn't draw a picture of say a stepchild that would be any more perfect.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, he is like cute as a button.
What in the world she sees in you, I don't know. You know, the truth is, I'm glad old Booger found somebody he's getting along with. He seems like he's getting along good with her, and I'm really happy for him.
When's Steve getting here with this dirt?
He ought to be here for long. Hope there ain't another cow in the pit. Got him held up, you know?
Got him held up over. Hey, man, there's another cow.
I could use a few more loads of dirt, though, so that really wouldn't be a bad deal for me.
Well, Steve's got plenty of it. He seems like a heck of a good guy. We could
He's a good fella.
probably get him to go ahead and give us some dirt and be like, just in case a cow comes back, you ought to bring us a couple loads, you know? Kind of like
go there at night and turn a couple loose in there.
Keep us on a retainer.
Brother Steve's bringing me my dirt today, and by me trading out with him on this dirt saved me a bunch of money. And now I'm a lot closer to having our dream home built.
Here comes our man.
He said he'd be here.
Good morning, Cody, Booger. Y'all doing okay this morning?
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, here's this load of dirt I promised you. Hey, look, I want to thank y'all guys very much for getting that cow out of my pit the other day.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell y'all what, old guys, y'all really did it the Cowboy way, and I do appreciate y'all.
I felt like a couple monkeys riding basketball, really, truly, to be honest with you.
Hey, I think y'all look like a bunch of cowboys out there. Y'all did such a great job.
Well, you sure brought a bunch of dirt.
I did, yes, sir. I brought you a good, nice load there, son. Had some good, nice sandy base.
Well, good deal. So about 10, 12 inches down what I need to do?
Yeah, 10, 12 inches down.
How many loads do you think it's gonna take, though?
It's gonna be about 3,200 square foot home. So
Well, if you go down about a foot, it's gonna probably take 6, 8 loads.
6, 8 loads.
Yes, sir.
We got 6 or 8 cows we can turn loose.
There's more kettle.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. That's what you need to do.
I wouldn't
Yes, sir.
do that to you, brother man.
Yes, sir. Well, anyway, guys, thank y'all good. I guess I better dump this load of dirt and head
Yes,
on back
sir.
and haul some more dirt.
Yes, sir.
Well, hey,
Brother Steve, good to see you, man.
Booger, thank you.
How you fit?
Hey, you're back in right here?
Hey, just dump her wherever you think she needs to be dumped.
Okay, all right, guys. See ya.
Well, now that I got my foundation dirt here, that's one less thing I have to worry about.
That's my favorite part when that gate shuts.
Oh, dang! Woo! Yes, sir!
Hey, mate.
So excited for y'all.
Me too.
Is it official?
dating?
Yeah.
Dang, bud, you got looking good.
Yeah, man, looks good, doesn't it? It's coming along.
You just had to call in the experts to
Man,
finish.
I tell you, I'm glad y'all are here. We've got to get this thing finished today. If I don't get to borrow that tractor. We've got tons of grass we need to get planted.
We got to get that grass planted, that's for sure.
Need to put the wood up on this wall, wall, and then after we get that done, I'm gonna start putting the metal on the roof, and then get that done, I'll hang the gates.
So you got to finish this side, this gap, hang the gates and the tin.
Yes, sir.
You think we'll be able to finish it today? I like that kind of pressure.
Keeps old Bubba on his toes.
Let's go ahead and start on this wall right here, and I'm gonna
Finish
go ahead and
that up.
swap to my jacket. I've been getting a little cold.
Let's get after it.
The pressure's on me to get this barn finished because I really need to borrow this tractor. So we need to button this project up.
Easy, boys, this water line.
Ote. Yeah, I rode around saying Ote. I got that from Matthew, Jacqueline's little boy.
How's that going, by the way?
Oh, it's going real good. I mean, I really like her. I mean, we get along so good.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's super intelligent. I love being around her.
If you don't mind what you do for a living?
She totally understands and supports my way of life, like just cowboy stuff and.
Well, that really means a lot, man.
And just
honestly.
like Matthew too, we get along so good. Like now he's all getting this cowboy stuff. Now he's been hanging around me.
Does he call you Booger or Chris?
He called me Booger Bound or Tiss.
That's cute.
I don't know why he throws Booger Brown in there all the
That's
time
cute.
together. But, man, we all need to get together sometime.
Yeah, I'd like that, man. Go on a quadruple date or something, huh?
Yeah. I hadn't felt like this about someone in a long time. I'm pretty anxious for the rest of the guys to get to meet her. I feel like they'll probably like her just as much as I do.
So that's got the stalls pretty well done, other than the metal on the roof and hanging the gates. Anyhow, well, fellas, I appreciate y'all coming by and giving me a hand with the stalls
Yes,
and
sir.
everything.
All right, Bubba.
All right,
see you, man.
See you,
We'll
buddy.
see you.
All right, man.
Hey, how are you doing? I'm Booger Brown. I'm here to see Jeff Gray.
Just have a seat, Mr. Brown. I'll be right with you.
Okay, thank you. Today I'm meeting with a family attorney so we can discuss the ranch's finances.
Come this way, Mr. Brown.
Yes, ma'am. We've unfortunately fallen on some hard times, and I need to see what can be done to make things right.
Hey, Burger.
Hey, bud, how
Good
you
to
doing?
see you today, man.
Good to see you.
Have a seat, have a seat.
Thank you. The last thing I want is to lose the ranch. My family has put their heart and soul into making.
Booger, like I said, it's been a pleasure working with you and your family for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Really thank a lot of y'all. But today, I called you in, just kind of wanted to go over some numbers with you and bring you up to speed concerning the 320 acres of farmland that y'all have. Back when you had some of the chicken houses burned down, and then you had the flood.
Yeah.
And basically, that dang chicken company, pulled your contract. You lost that. And that kind of put you behind on your income coming in.
Oh, you're correct.
But y'all worked hard to try to overcome it. But where we at, we're dealing with this northern banker. And basically, he's calling this note in for $525,000.
This was my biggest fear. After a batch of bad luck, we took out a loan from a local bank. Then we lost the chicken contract, which was a source of our income. Paying off the loan became difficult. Eventually, the local bank got bought out by a national bank, so did our loan. Needless to say, the National Bank is cutthroat.
Basically, what you're looking at, Booger, on the payoff on that's about $530,000. And what he's telling me from our phone conversation is basically he wants all of that right now. In other words, if we don't get him that money, he is going to foreclose on you, and he's going to get a court order and put you off the property.
Okay. This is the worst news. I don't have $525,000 to pay off this loan.
You got two options. You can either sell the land and clear some of it and hold some of it back if you'd like to try that. Maybe hold your house and a few acres back, or and hold some of the equipment back and all that. Or either we keep on going like we're at, it's going to get to a position where this banker is going to foreclose and he's going to take everything back. Right. He's going to get your house, the land, the equipment, the cows, everything. So that's kind of where we're at with it, Booger. We're kind of up against the wall and we got to make some decisions.
Jeff says I have two options. I think he's just trying to soften up the blow. But there's really only one, and that's selling off our family land.
You know, we do have a local buyer that will come forward and purchase it for the payoff. And basically you can get out and they won't foreclose on you and you won't have to go through the proceedings of the court and all that. I think he'll take care of the land, but that's kind of where we at
So
right
you know
now.
someone that's interested in it?
Yes, I do know somebody that's interested in it.
But you haven't threw any figures at him yet though, correct?
No, we have not, but I'm just telling you, we've got to have the around that 525, 530, 530,000, we've got to have that range, somewhere around there to get it where we can clear it from the bank.
What else can I mean, is there any...
Basically, you can get a land surveyor. We can, get your land surveyor out there, and we can survey out sections of it, and, we can figure out which section you want to keep, and then we can, this other local buyer that's interested, we can sell him, what you don't want to keep, and, get the money to pay the bank off. So we can get that, and I think that'd be a great idea for you to do, and he can survey it out, and you can keep a portion of the land and move forward.
So how long do you think I have before we have to make a decision? What kind of time frame are we looking at?
Booger, I talked with him about it. He's indicated that he'll give us approximately 2 weeks. In other words, I've got to send him a letter, certified letter, and I've got to let him know an answer within 2 weeks of today, or else they're going to start the process. And then once they start the process, we can't stop it.
Booger, do you ever think about moving into this house?
No, I met with an accountant. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this house or this land.
Today's the last day I have to work on this barn. I still have a lot to do. I've got to get the roof on, I've got to get the gates hung, and I've got to get this all completed before Dakota's dad gets back from duck hunting. On to the gates.
So what?
How's it going, bud?
Good, how are you?
Good.
As I'm doing the finishing touches, hanging the last gate, Dakota rides up to see how the barn looks. It looks like I'm getting my land ready to plant.
Finally got him finished?
Yes, sir, I sure did.
Good deal, bud. See if he fits, huh?
Yeah, he'll fit. And your daddy should be happy about it.
Oh yeah, no more wet boots in the morning.
No more wet boots in the morning. Well, since I got a little bit of daylight left, I was hoping I could get that tractor key from you.
That's the one.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Bring it back full of fuel, huh?
Will do, man. Thanks, Dakota.
See you, Bo.
See ya.
Carrying picture period, it's hilarious.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you doing? We're
Good.
meeting some friends. Thank you. Finally tonight, me and Jacqueline's meeting Cody and Misty on our first double date. It's great. I don't have to be the fifth wheel or the third wheel. I got a fifth wheel at the house. Pretty nice, too.
Jacqueline. Nice to meet you.
Cody Harris, pleasure to meet you.
What up, bud?
Hey, Cody Harris.
Hey, bud.
Sit down, boy. Misty, how you doing?
Good. I'm so excited for y'all.
Me too.
Is it official?
That we're dating?
Yeah.
Misty just comes right out of nowhere talking about, well, we a couple. I was like, dang, Misty, how are you tonight? How about a little small talk? Comes right on out, tries to stab me in the jugular. I'm like, back up, girl. Give me some room.
What did I tell you?
I
You
know,
were gonna
I
like
know,
her.
I know.
I told you.
Okay, so be honest, completely honest. Do you have a list of names?
For the baby? Well, we were so convinced that we were having a girl, we were ready.
Well,
The
now that you
nightmare
know
is
it's a boy, do you have a long list or a short list?
About that.
Because my list is like 3 pages long. Okay. I love babies. I love pregnant people.
Hey, this is enough of this
It's my
pregnancy
favorite.
and children talk.
No, let's keep on with this.
Hey, we've only been dating so long. Why don't y'all talk about anything else? Even flowers right now would be appropriate, not babies.
Flowers? I don't like flowers. We're talking babies. Can't get away from it.
We come out on a normal double date. Next thing you know, a normal double date done turned into talking about babies. Man, is there anything else we can talk about? Trucks, hunting, horses? I mean, come on.
So you guys know that Bubba's gonna be pretty tied up when the baby gets here, right?
Oh, I know. Trust me.
So you do know that means he's not gonna be just able to just up and run whenever you guys need something.
I've talked to Harris about it already. We're gonna have to find some new help.
So is that the solution? You guys are gonna like get a temporary hand or something?
Yeah, I mean, we can't handle all of it ourselves.
Well, Jack had a baby. How long do you think Bubba will be out of commission?
4 weeks for sure. 6
So
weeks, possibly.
A month and a half.
Yes.
He's not giving birth to the child. Kaylee is.
Okay, I took 12 weeks off of work.
Well,
but
you give
You're
birth.
the mother. I'm thinking 4 days to 4
4
hours.
weeks, 4
Would it be
weeks.
cheaper for her to hire a nanny than for us to hire another hand?
It'd be cheaper for us to hire a nanny for sure.
That's his baby. He needs to be there.
That is his wife and his baby. I mean,
Bubba doesn't need any time off. Heck, it's easier to find a diaper changing nanny versus a calf roping cowboy.
So whoever we find to replace Bubba has got to be able to replace me for a month. Because when Bubba comes back, it'll be about the time, well, close to the time we're having our baby.
So you're gonna lay in the house for a month and a half and not work?
Paternity leave.
We don't have no paternity leave.
It's just because he's not in that situation yet. It'll be a little different.
it's a big deal.
I understand.
You understand. He understands. I understand.
Take 2 months. Take 2 months.
I will.
We've got 700 acres of grazing that we need to get. I've got to get this grass in the ground. I've got to get it to grow. We've already had one frost. And if this grass doesn't come up and get a good root base on it, and another frost comes through and kills it, we're gonna have to feed a lot of hay and a lot of feed and a lot of mineral. And we ain't got the funds to do that. Thank goodness I was able to borrow this large tractor and disc. Without it, who knows if we would have been able to plant seed in time. I just hope the frost stays away for a while.
What's up, Bo?
What you doing, buddy?
Just packing up stuff. Me getting after. I got a couple more boxes to do. Trying to get things really organized. Anyways, what are you up to?
Nothing, I just come by to give you a hand. Figured.
I dang sure appreciate it.
I knew you were over here moving everything out and just wanted to be here to help you out.
Man, this house ain't gonna be the same without Grandma living in it.
I know, man. I sure am gonna miss stopping by here getting a belly full of food. We walked in starving to death and walked out full as a tick, didn't we?
Yeah.
How's your grandmother like living with your aunt?
She's cool with it. She knows she's got to have somebody with her, so.
Right. I just can't imagine what that feels like, you know. Being with somebody, living with somebody, being married to them for so long and then them being gone. I know it's gotta be hard.
Grandma took losing my granddaddy real hard. But she knew the shape he was in at the end. She realizes now he's in a better place.
They were married for how long, Booger?
65.
65. I hope I have a long, loving relationship like they did, you know.
I will live 65 years.
Yeah, me too.
If I started right now with my marriage, I don't think I could catch them. This house has a lot of history in my family. But with Papa gone and Grandma living with my aunt, I'm not sure what the future has for it.
Booger, do you ever think about moving into this house?
Man, I don't think I can. It's too much coming in here. I sure don't want to lose it, but not this soon anyways, you know?
I know it's got a lot of meaning, a lot of, you know, sentimental value to you, and it's full of a lifetime of memories.
You know, I met with an accountant. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this house or this land.
Man, I hate to see you not be able to keep it. I knew something was bothering you, but I didn't know it was about this.
I know, man, y'all all got a lot going on. You about to have a baby, and heck, Cody, he's focusing on building a house, you know?
If there's anything that I can do to help, doesn't matter what it is, you just call me or show up anytime.
I understand, Bubba, and I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, anytime, buddy.
I do. I guess you want to be helpful. Let's get this stuff loaded.
Sure, absolutely.
I'm gonna pack up some stuff here in the back bedroom.
Okay, I got it, man.
How was work?
Good, it was work. Everything's good, Cab's doing good.
I got some big news.
What is that?
You know, I just got back from the doctor.
Right.
And last week, he said, oh, she'll be in there for a while, no worries. Today, he said that it could be as early as this weekend that I go into labor.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like had a heart attack in there.
I'm in shock. We still have a lot of stuff in preparation to do before she gets here. You know, I knew she was coming, but I didn't know she was coming this soon.
So we can have a little baby within a week, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's exactly what I'm saying.
Wow.
I know.
You're serious? You're being serious
No, I
though? You're not
promise.
messing with me?
No,
Like, seriously?
I promise you that's
This weekend?
He said I could go into labor this
You
weekend.
could go?
Yeah.
Well, give me a hug, baby. That's good news.
Freaks me out.
That's freaking exciting.
I'm glad you're excited. You know, I am excited, but I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Love you. It's really starting to set in that I'm fixing to have a child.
We're about to have a baby.
I know.
Wow.
I mean, I'm excited, but I don't know. I'm entirely too OCD for this.
I love you.